Hey guys, it's Kate. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with my November monthly view. I am finally getting around to doing this. I had expected to plan this a long time ago. Well, I say a long time ago, I mean yesterday. I had my first day off, or my first week on my new schedule, the first week of November, and so I had planned to do a whole lot of filming on Friday. And it turned out that instead I did a whole lot of cutting of new kits that I'm hoping to release, fingers crossed, on the 11th. Fingers crossed. So, in saying all that, I'm finally getting around to filming this, which today is the 5th. So we are several days, no, I don't want to say several days because we're not really several days in, but I feel like we're several days into November already. So, I'm going to be using a Paper Rose planning kit. So here's your first day, or your first page. You have the two top bars, some icons, and then some thin washi strips. Here's the second page, which has some full boxes, your sidebar, and then some appointment labels. And then your third page, which has 4 payday flags for bill due, some date dots, as well as additional icons, some more labels, 3 flags, and then some headers for the sidebar, and then you have this 2-a-box strip here, which I'm going to use to put up here. And then I think the assumption is that maybe you would use some of these to mark down here for these, but I don't like not having a seamless one, so I think I'm just going to use some blue washi. In fact, I want to go ahead and pull that out. I think that I'm going to be using this washi. This was just a, I don't even know what brand it is. I found it at Office Depot, but I'm going to be using this for these days down here. So that's what I'm going to actually go ahead and start with. And it is very possible that you will hear my adorable dog in the background. She has decided she's taking up whining as a new hobby. I don't know what's going on. There's some noise outside, and I think it's making her mad. So if you've been around my channel for a while, you know that my dog is precious and loud all at the same time. I love the sweet little girl's death, but well, geez, every time I turn on the camera, you got to whine. So, okay, I've got that down, and what I'm going to do is I have my trusty ruler right here, and then I'm going to grab my X-Acto knife so I can trim this up. This side over here, there's virtually nothing, but just want to get it. Probably just cut straight through the page. I did my mom's monthly view for her yesterday and used I used like the glitter tape that I think J. Crew Plans was using for a long time, the stuff that you get from Michael's, and I didn't realize how heavy my hand was with my X-Acto knife, and I cut straight through her page. Sorry, Mom. But I think I may have just done the same thing to this. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get this up. There we go. Okay. Did I just cut through the page? Yeah, I pretty much just sliced through it. So, lighter hand, Caitlin. Lighter hand. Okay. So, let's get this lined up here. And I actually don't mind if this is just a little bit over, because I can put I'll put the sidebar stickers over it, so my hand. So if you guys can kind of see from that little sneak peek, I haven't quite planned my week yet. Things have been so hectic around here that every time I say that I'm going to try and do something, well, I don't do it. Okay, so now let's go back over here to this page, and I'm going to go ahead and lay down my top bar. I do not think that I'm going to have enough like appointment labels and stuff. So I'm gonna have to get a little creative with my monthly view. I think I'm gonna use like munchkins and emojis and stuff like that, instead of necessarily appointment labels, and just kind of write. Oops. Just write different things on, like instead of using appointment labels, just actually writing something. So I'm going to flip this upside down. I feel like I have more luck when I do this upside down. I feel like I can get it a little bit more straight. So, guys, today something extremely sad happened. While my husband and I were out shopping, the boots that I've been wearing, finally bit the dust. And it makes me so sad because I have to have wide calf boots, and it took me like 4 years to find those. And so when I finally found them, I was extremely excited, and now they don't even carry them anymore, which sucks. So I'm on the hunt for a good pair of wide calf boots. So if anybody has any suggestions, leave them down in the comments below. Okay. So now I'm gonna do my little 2 boxes, which I probably should have left it. I should probably just. I hate when I do this because like I'm flipping back and forth and flipping back and forth, and I feel like a lot of people hate that. So, but I feel like I do so much better when I'm I don't know what I'm trying to say. I feel like I do better when I put stuff on upside down or something of this sort. Okay, so first off, I'm going to take, oh, sweet. Okay, so I'm going to take some of this little thin washi, and I'm going to mark the family vacation that my family does. We do it once a year in the fall, after Halloween. My dad's side of the family, we all get together and celebrate a little, I don't want to say necessarily celebrate, because we don't really celebrate anything. We just get together. So we're going to be doing that this weekend. Oh, there goes my dog again. She's also probably extremely irritated because my husband's not here. And she doesn't like just me. Okay, so let's see. What am I going to use here? Does she have a little car and then a little house? Yes. Okay, so I'm going to use this little car to mark that that's when we leave. And then this little house to mark that this is when we get home. So now I'm going to go over here, oops, and mark that off of my list. Okay, so now I think I want to mark my husband's paydays. Not mine. I don't mark my paydays because I get paid weekly, and so I know that I get paid weekly. He, on the other hand, his pay has changed a little bit, so I'd like to mark it. So he gets paid on the 10th. So I'm just, actually, he gets paid on the 10th and then the 24th. So I'm going to actually put this down here on the bottom. Make that a little bit better. Okay, and so we get paid on the 24th, which would probably actually be the 25th because the banks are closed on the 24th. And then he'll get paid the 27th. So I can go ahead and mark those off. Okay, we have 2 birthdays this month, and so I want to make sure that I get those down with a label. So I'm going to use both of the orange labels. We have a birthday on the 15th. And then I think it's on the 28th. I hope it's on the 28th. Okay, how many, do I have any birthday? We only have one birthday sticker. Oh no, we have two. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little orange one here and then a blue one here. I wish she had two little stethoscopes, but she doesn't. Okay, oh, I need to mark those off. And then my husband has clinicals these 2 days. So I'm thinking I'm going to just use a little thin strip of washi here just to mark that he has clinicals instead of using another label. And then I think I'm going to use the flags to mark days off because other days off, I know that I have every Friday off now. So I'm not going to mark that, but we do have 3 days off. So I think there are 3 flags, so I think I'm going to just use these just to mark like a little day off. And I think I'm going to use the orange here to mark his day off, and then here these pattern flags will be our day off when we both are off. Okay. Let's see what's next. He has his practical test here, so I do want to do something for it. I think I'm going to use the blue and just line this up right on top of the payday flag and use this little stethoscope for that. Now I had an eye appointment here, so I'm going to take another little, and then I'm just going to use this little alarm clock for that. Okay, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's only 5. Okay. What am I going to do now? Okay, so on the 1st, we do Choco's meds. On the 2nd, I had a meeting, so I'm going to use this label. Oh, that's not even straight at all. And it was a finance meeting for our church, so I'm just going to use the little money sign. And then the 7th, I have another meeting, so I'm just going to use this one here. And I'm going to use just a little asterisk for it. Then the 22nd, we have like a little community thing, and then I get to use both of these. So the 25th obviously is when Gilmore Girls comes out, and then the 26th is when we do what we call Christmas Day. It's just a day where we finish all of our Christmas decorations. We have a Christmas themed breakfast. We watch Christmas Vacation. It's silly, but it's like one of my favorite days. So we started that a couple years ago and have continued it. And this will be the last year that it is, the last year that we know, well, it's the last year that it will certainly, like for certain, fall on a Saturday. Going forward, it will vary whether it's on Saturday, whether it's on Friday, whether it's on Sunday. Because of my husband's shift schedule, it won't always be on Saturday. So we're going to do it quite big this year, in my opinion. So now I'm just laying down these date dots, and I love these date dots. I know a lot of people don't necessarily like dots for the monthly views. There have been a lot of people who like do flags or do squares. And for the most part, I agree, but I like these date dots because they're so large. They're really easy to lay down. I still get them crooked sometimes, most of the time if I'm being honest, but I like this size. I like that they're large, and so they're easy to pick up, they're easy to lay down, and I don't feel like I spend 30 minutes trying to lay down date dots like some of the other kids. Like, I love the Shop Jessica Hart's date dots, but they're tiny, so I am constantly getting those crooked and having to go and pick them up and put them down and pick them up and put them down. So, there are only 30 days in November. Yeah, that threw me off with there being a 31. Okay, so I think that's actually, oh no, I need my munchkins. Okay. Let's see if I can. There we go. Okay, so I am not actually going to put down new releases or anything else like that because I'm not 100% sure what day new releases will happen. So what I'm going to use now is the Once More with Love music munchkins to mark down the days that my husband has band practice, which is the 16th, the 20th, the 23rd, and the 30th. So I'm just going to mark those guys down. And then I think I'm going to use, this little guy. This was in the Glam Planner Mystery Kit from October. And it's a really, it's a cute little ghost pen. So I'm going to use that just to write down this. So I said here. Now watch my pen not work. Alright, and then okay, you guys, I don't know where she got this pen. Obviously it was not from around here, but it writes really, really well. Yeah, it writes really well and I really like it. Alright. Because it's extremely important that we mark Gilmore Girls in our planner. Am I like the only one? Okay. So that is everything filled out for my monthly view. I'm not going to do my sidebar. I typically don't use my sidebar. In fact, if you look back, I didn't use it here. I didn't use it here. I just don't typically use my monthly sidebar. I put the stickers down because I like to cover it, but now that I'm thinking about it, I could just use glitter and cover that, but that's neither here nor there. One of these months I may actually decide to use it. So here's what's left. I have the headers for the sidebar, a payday, 4 bill dues, the 31 date dot, and a couple icons. I have the 4 full boxes. I have some of this thin strips of washi and some more icons. That's what's left. And again, I did use the Once More With Love music icons, or the music munchkins. So this is the finished spread. And I really like these Paper Rose Planning monthly view kits. They're a little bit different. They don't come with everything that I need, but they come with enough that it's easy for me to kind of supplement, like I did with the munchkins. It's easy for me to find everything else that I need. So I like these. I think I've got all my December ones already ordered, so I may not order those again until January. I don't know yet, but this is everything. So be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. Leave a comment down below letting me know what videos you want to see with what shops or what kits, and be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!